Here's a story when the system failed a child. Hi, my name is JDC, and I'm sharing this story with you. It comes from my heart and from my years of experience in training, developing, and helping children overcome challenges, labels, and trauma. So, I knew something was wrong when this mom came in. She was shaking. This mother stood in the doorway of my dojo, and she was clutching a karate uniform right up against her chest. It was winter, cold enough to see her breath. But she wasn't shaking because it was cold. She was actually shaking because her son was dead, her teenage boy, the one who had just taken one class with me. It was only 1 hour. He finally smiled, and this is where he finally felt like maybe he mattered. She'd come to return his uniform, and it was the uniform that he would never ever get to wear again, because 3 weeks later he hung himself in his bedroom. And I missed it. I missed every single sign. This kid sat right in front of me for 60 minutes. He threw punches, learned kicks, laughed. And for the first time in months, he was laughing. His father loved it, and as soon as he saw all this, he signed them up immediately. He didn't even think about it. He just did it. But his mother never showed up to that first class. And he never came back. I called and I called and I called, and no answer. Until one day, his sister called me back, and she said, "Haven't you heard? My brother's dead. He hung himself." Man, those words hit me like a sledgehammer on my chest. This kid whom seemed so excited about martial arts, who told everyone about this amazing first class, he was gone forever. When his mother finally came to see me, she could barely speak through her sobs. And she said to me, "Whatever you did to my son in that 1 hour," her voice was cracking. "She gave me something. You gave him something incredible," she said. "We don't know why he did it. Why he did what he did. But I do know that you had a really good impact on him. That one encounter with you was amazing," she said. I felt like someone had ripped my heart out of my chest. And I questioned myself for years, like, how did I miss it? How did I look at this kid in his eyes and not see his pain? How did I fail to recognize that behind his smile, behind his excitement about learning martial arts? He was a boy who felt so worthless, so hopeless, so completely alone, that death felt like his only option. I'm supposed rather to be good at this, I thought. I connect with kids, it's my gift, they tell me everything. But I missed the most important thing this boy needed to tell me. That night I made a vow that still drives me till this day. I will never ever miss it again. I will never let another child slip through my fingers. I will never again fail to see the silent screams. Since that day, I've learned to read the signs. The way a kid avoids the eye contact, the way a kid avoids, going home, the long sleeves like in the summer, just to hide the cutting marks, the sudden grade drops in kids who used to excel, the exhaustion that comes from staying up all night because home feels unsafe. I've caught it dozens of times now. The boy who showed up with fresh bruises and a story that didn't add up. The girl whose weight dropped 30 pounds because food at home was being used as punishment. The teenager whose mom died from an overdose and found her body at 3 a.m. So far, we've gotten over 100 kids off psychiatric medications. Kids who were labeled bipolar at age 6. Kids whose parents were told they'd never function without drugs. Kids who were so violent they had to be locked in cages to be contained. We've seen families go from complete chaos uh, parents living in the same house, completely disconnected, kids heading straight towards delinquency, addiction, suicide, to families that actually function, that actually love each other, that actually have hope. But here's what keeps me awake at night. For every child we've saved, there are thousands more we haven't reached yet. Kids sitting in classrooms right now, planning their deaths. Parents watching their kids slip away and having no idea how to help. Families destroying themselves because nobody taught them how to actually be a family. The system is failing them. Schools are medicating problems instead of solving them. Parents are more connected to their phones than their children. And kids are dying. Right now, while you're reading this, or hearing me actually, another child is making the decision that ended my first student's life. Another family is about to be shattered. Another mother is about to hold a karate uniform that will never be worn unless we do something about it. Now, we have the tools, we have the methods, we have the results. What we don't have is enough resources to reach them all. Your monthly partnership with our mission means one more child gets the intervention that could save their life. One more family gets the tools to actually heal. One more teenager learns they have value, purpose, and a future worth living for. I failed that first boy. I'll carry that for the rest of my life. But you can help ensure we never fail another one. With your help, or will you help us catch the next child before it's too late? I'd love to hear back from you. Let me know if you'd like to contribute. DM me. Help. You have an amazing day.